I'm Marin, and this is Post-its and Pens. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marin, and here you will find a little beauty, a little books, and a little teaching content. So if that sounds like something you might enjoy, I would love for you to subscribe and stick around and join me in my little corner of YouTube. Today's video is going to be my July makeup basket, where I go through the products that I'm going to be working on this month, and I will also give you my new eyeshadow roulette picks. So let's go ahead and get into the video. To start off, we're gonna go ahead and recap how I did with my eyeshadow roulette last month in June. I was not the best about marking down when I was using things, so I am not actually sure that I used all of the shadows 5 times each. I just was really bad about marking things. I'm not sure what the problem was, but I do know that I used the Natasha Denona shade in her mini retro palette, which was 60s 5 times, because I took that on vacation with me. I talked all about what I took along in my makeup basket for my trip in a video. I'll link it up above if you would like to check it out. But that one I know I used 5 times, the other ones possibly not. So I don't know. It is July 2nd, so I have already picked my eyeshadow roulette shades. We're just gonna roll on through. I did have to redo the last one 2 or 3 times in order to get one that I hadn't gotten before. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get on into the pick. So as always, I have 5 shadows for the month of July. I have already used them all once. I used them all yesterday in my eye look, and then I have 3 of them on today. But anyway, yes, let's just roll on through. So I will put the random number generator right here. I'll swatch them, whatever. Here we go. So the first shade that came up was number 122. It is from my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And it is the shade Champagne Truffle, which is this very large pink shade right here. So it's just a very sparkly pink shade. There we go. So it's very pretty. I usually use this one as under my brow bone. Sometimes I'll do it all over the lid if I'm just going for something light, more natural, but it is this shade right here. So that is shade number 1 for July. The second shade that came up was number 64. This is one of my newest, actually the newest eyeshadow palette that I have purchased, and it comes from the Clarity Cosmetics So Mermazing palette. I picked this up because Sarah Rose was waxing poetically about it, if you will. And the shade that came up was Oh Ship, and it is this shade right here. It's kind of like a gold, orange gold shift. It's very pretty. It is kind of messy. I am wearing it today all over my lid, but it's very, very pretty. It's this one right here. It kind of has that duochrome shift to it. Very, very pretty. I've already used that one twice. I'm a big fan. Shade number 3 comes from my Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. It was shade number 43, and it is the shade Cosmic Love. Now, Cosmic Love is this kind of purpley one right here, and it's also very pretty. I've actually used this a handful of times already. It's a pretty dark purple, but again, it has a bit of a shift to it. So here it is right here. You can see it's kind of shifting, kind of pinkish. But yeah, so those are the 3 shades thus far. Lots of sparkle, lots of sparkle this month, which is funny because last month's were all mattes, so go figure. Shade number 4 is from my Tarte Buried Treasure palette. It was shade number 113, and it is the shade Fin. It is this kind of, I guess, how would you describe it? Kind of a mauvey taupe sparkly shade. So that is the shade right there. I really like this palette. Nobody ever talks about this. I've had this for a very long time, and it is a palette that I really enjoy using. This is a nice kind of brown, very neutral shade that I can definitely use. I had this all over my lid yesterday. It's just very easy to use. I really like this palette. It does not get like any love. I think it's discontinued now, but I'm a fan. And after generating multiple times for shade number 5, what came up was shade number 59, which is also from the Clarity So Mermazing palette. And it is the shade You Mermaid My Day. It is this matte shade right here. And it looks kind of greenish on camera, but it's actually a little bit more blue. I am wearing it today all over my lid. And then I topped it with Oh Ship. So yeah, it definitely shows up like kind of seafoam greenish right there, but as you put it on, it goes on a little bit more blue. So there you go. So those are the 5 shades for July. I'm going to have quite a lot of fun with them. I love the sparkles. I am going to do my best to just combine them because I'm not sure how often I will really be wearing makeup. I'm not going anywhere really for the entire month of July unless I can get into my classroom like towards the end of the month or whatever. So anyway, yes, we will see how I do. Those are my shades. Let's go ahead now and roll on into my makeup basket. Now, last month I took you through like my storage containers and picked out things with you. I'm not going to do that this month. Apologies. I have some things that I am trying to focus on specifically. So I've just pulled those out and we're going to go through them. So first of all, one of the items in my project pan that I am attempting to use up is this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. I have decanted everything out of this into this container right here. So this is what we're looking like. So this is going to be the base product, the foundation that I'm using this month. I'm going to attempt to see if I can get this completely used up this month. It is very, very thick. You need very, very little product. Like I just put like 5 dots on my face and got like a full face of coverage. So this could potentially take a while to use up, but I have set myself a goal to make sure I use this at least 5 times in the month of July. So because of that, this is the only like base product that I'm going to be working on because I really want this gone. Now the other base product that I am going to work on finishing is this Too Faced, what is this called? Born This Way Multi-Use Complexion Powder. I use this for like when I'm gonna run errands or whatever and I don't need a ton of coverage. I have repressed this several times. This is the latest incarnation, so you can see there is very little product in here and I just really, really want to get this used up this month. So this is going to be another base product that I'm using along with the IT Cosmetics concealer. So let's see if we can't get both of these used up. That would be like a very big accomplishment. But that is why I'm not putting anything else in there and kind of going through my collection and like seeing what I want to use because I really want to use these up. So I mentioned how I was going to be using the Essence highlighter in the month of June because I felt like it would travel a little bit better, and that proved to be prophetic because when I went to pull out this Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca, it's completely shattered. So I'm not gonna open it, I'm gonna repress it, and then this will be the highlighter that I'm going to use this month. Go figure, I didn't even travel with it and it already shattered. Proves how fragile they are. So anyway, yes, this will be my highlighter for the month of July after I repress it. I have 2 blush products that I'm going to be working on in the month of July. The first one is actually a lipstick. It is this Tarte lipstick in Salt Life. This is in my project pan. I am making some really good progress on this and I just really want to continue using this. So I have a goal to use this 5 times in the month of July. So this is going to primarily be what I work on. And then I've also put in this Milani blush in Luminoso. This was another purchase that I picked up because of Sarah Rose, but it is this very pretty peach color. It has like some sparkle in it without being glittery. It's just like shimmery. It's like blush and highlight in one almost. It's just really, really pretty. So this will be the other one that I will be working on. This is just a nice like summery blush, I think. So 2 blushes should be good. I also do have another blush in my project pan that I can also reach into if I want like a bright pink shade. That's the Benefit Dandelion blush. So we're good on blushes. I'm not gonna pick anything else. Now, quick update on some like base type products. I am working on this Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Powder. However, I have very little of this left, as you can see. So I will be ordering another powder. I'm thinking about trying the one from Nakia Joy's makeup company, because she has oily skin like I do. So I feel like she probably paid a lot of attention to like formulating a good powder for oily skin. So I'm very curious to give that one a try. I have heard that it is comparable to the Too Faced Peach Perfect, not in scent, but like in texture and what it does. So I want to check that one out. Hopefully it will be in stock. I looked last month and it was actually out of stock. So cross your fingers, because I'm not sure how much more of this I actually have left. And we're getting down to the dregs, and that is the only setting powder I own. The other one that is a switch, although it's not a switch in the brand, just the item, I am currently on this Bite Beauty Upswing mascara in the full size, because I did finish the little mini off last month. So those are like 2 products. This is not new, just a new container of it, and then I will probably need to roll in a new powder, but we'll talk a little bit more about that in August makeup basket, because this may actually last me all of July. I don't know, we'll see. I barely use this bronzer, so I want to go ahead and see if I can get just a little bit more use out of it. I'm going to see if I can't just set myself like a usage goal 5 times. Seems probably quite realistic. I did actually put this on as like an eyeshadow today to give myself some like depth in my crease. But yeah, we need to be showing this some love, because it's just been hanging out in my collection, gathering dust basically. So yes, we're gonna just keep this in for another month. Other than that, I've got nothing else to add to my makeup basket. I have my Eyeshadow Roulette shades that I'm obviously going to be working on, and then I do play around with the palettes that they're in like throughout the month if I have like some extra time where I don't need to use specific shades. And then I have some Project Pan stuff as well. I have a lip gloss, obviously. I am wearing it today, that I have been trying to get done with since last year. So we're just gonna really focus on Project Pan items this month. And then in August, which is the start of a new school year, we will go back through my collection and pull in some new goodies. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.